Good evening to all and welcome to the session, the Hindu Editorial Analysis for Proficiency in English. Today's editorial is all about Rajya Sabha elections, an easy one, very easy to comprehend, and surprisingly, for the first time, I could bring only 6 words. Usually, I bring minimum 10 words, 10 to 15 words, but today's editorial only 6 words related to effective English. That is very surprising. But besides these 6 words, there are about 4 idioms, and 3 idioms are very important. They have given in different competitive exams many a time. First, let us have a look at the vocabulary from today's editorial. The very first one, dissidents. Am I audible? Please respond. Dissident, singular, dissidents, plural. Obviously, it has to be a noun. A person who opposes official policy, especially that of an authoritarian state. Anyone who opposes a particular government or a particular party or the people in the party, we use dissidents. Dissidents in the government, dissidents in the party. It goes with both. And disenchantment, thanks for responding. Disenchantment, enchantment is a positive word. Disenchantment, a negative word, part of speech noun. And thank you very much. Thanks for your response. A feeling of disappointment about someone or something you previously respected or admired. Initially, you respected someone, you admired someone, but after some time, you lost. You felt he or she does not deserve, or he or she did not live up to your expectations. You got disappointed. Then we use a word, disenchantment, an important word. And brazenly, we have got many a time, part of speech, obviously, adverb, in a bold and shameless way. Someone does something in a bold and shameless way. We use the word brazenly. That is a negative word. Retract is a verb, take back or withdraw. I make a statement, I take back the statement. That is known as retracting. Tottering, this is one word we have got for the first time, and all other words, familiar words, totter, part of speech verb, tottering. Of a person's, usually it goes with a person's steps. Feeble, feeble means what? Weak. A very old man, you can use feeble voice, feeble walk. Or unsteady, a drunken person, unsteady. But here it does not go with a person's steps, it goes with a party. A particular party is vulnerable, is shaky, and about to collapse. Then we use the word tottering. Unilateral. Here we have a prefix uni. Based on root words, prefixes, suffixes, we can guess the meanings of different words. In fact, according to one study, if you learn about 100 roots, prefixes, suffixes, you can unlock the meanings of 1 lakh words. If you learn 100 roots, prefixes, suffixes, you can unlock the meanings of 1 lakh words. Here, uni, one sided, uni, bilateral, multilateral, unilateral, occurring on or affecting one side only, one sided, unilateral decision. And only 6 words. How many words have we got? 6 words. Of these 6 words, only tottering is a new word. But we have got many a time. We got dissidence, we got disenchantment, we got brazenly. Recently, also, we have got, and retract also, we have got. Only one word worth remembering, that is tottering. Let us go to the question, what is this editorial about? This editorial is about the results of the Rajya Sabha elections in India, particularly focusing on BJP's success in winning 30 out of the 56 seats that will fall vacant in April. It is about Rajya Sabha elections. And in those recent elections, BJP has won 30 out of 56, and these Rajya Sabha seats will fall vacant in the month of April. Easy to comprehend. What skills are required to understand this editorial? At the outset, political awareness. Now, that is good, very good, I appreciate. Political awareness, familiarity with the political landscape of India is essential to grasp the context and significance of the Rajya Sabha elections, the party dynamics, and the mentioned political events. Three things are required. One is the context and significance of the Rajya Sabha elections. Second, the party dynamics, different parties' dynamics, and the mentioned political events. Second one, knowledge of political parties and figures. Figures here means personalities. Understanding the various political parties mentioned, BJP, Congress, Samajwadi Party, etc. And key figures, personalities like Abhishek Manu Singhvi, Harsh Mahajan, Sukhvinder Singh Sukhu is crucial to follow the narrative. Here, narrative story, series of events, not literal meaning story. And the third skill, awareness of political strategies. Whenever there are elections, all the parties resort to different strategies. Here also, political strategies. Recognizing political strategies such as cross voting. One of the strategies employed by the parties, cross voting, and the manipulation of political events, means changing the political events in someone's favor, is important to comprehend, understand how parties gain advantages in elections. And the last one, contextual understanding, the ability to understand the broader context of past events. Something happened like 2017 Gujarat elections or the 2020 Rajasthan rebellion helps in connecting historical occurrences to the present discussion. Some sort of background information will help in understanding the present scenario or the present discussion. These are the four skills you need to understand today's editorial. Now, let us ask the question, what is this? The tone of the editorial. The tone of the editorial is a critical and analytical. Critical, here one word, manipulation, based on that critical, and analytical, providing analysis, which party won, how many, and what is the impact, all these things, how did they win, all these questions are analyzed. And extra berth, here berth refers to a seat, a Rajya Sabha election related to elections, extra seat or extra berth. But here you have to recollect two words that come under confusing words. One is a berth, the other one berth. Usually this word goes with trains. I'm sure you all know upper berth, lower berth. An extra berth on the Rajya Sabha election results. But who is this? Divya has written so many uh, related to nouns of Latin and Greek origin. Very good, I appreciate. The Rajya Sabha elections have allowed present perfect dissidents to find their voice. Rajya Sabha elections gave a chance to the dissidents to express their voice. Here, find their voice means express their anguish or dissatisfaction or disillusionment and find their voice or express their voice. The BJP, the Bharatiya Janata Party, BJP, won 30 out of the 56 Rajya Sabha seats, which are set to fall vacant in April from 15 states, with the results announced on February 27th. Almost all the sentences are easy to comprehend. This editorial, short and easy to understand, only 6 words, and Tripura Sundari also, very good, I appreciate, and only 6 words, many sentences, one reading you can comprehend. This sentence talks about out of 56 seats, BJP won 30. And these seats are going to fall vacant in the month of April from across the 15 states, with the results announced on February 27th. The party won 2 more seats. This is all about this particular aspect. Besides the expected number, the party has won 2 additional seats. The editorial touches how and whether it can be justified, cannot be justified. The party won two more seats than what its numbers in the state assemblies would have allowed. Based on the numbers in the assemblies, we expect the number. But here, more than two seats. The party won two more seats than what its numbers in the state assemblies would have allowed. How? Now the question how? By brazenly engineering. Here, brazenly means bold and shameless. Engineer to do something in a clever manner, to manipulate. Brazenly engineering cross voting by legislators from the Samajwad Party in Uttar Pradesh and the Congress in Himachal. Here, the party, the Samajwad Party, the Congress. Before any party, we have to use a definite article the. This sentence says the BJP has won two more seats than what is expected based on the assemblies in the numbers in the state assemblies. And then it answers the question how? By brazenly engineering cross voting by legislators from two states, one the Uttar Pradesh, the other Himachal Pradesh. And to substantiate that statement, first, one more, something else happened rather strange. What happened? One BJP MLA in Karnataka crossed over to the Congress side. Here it talks about from other parties to the BJP, but there's an exception. We always have exceptions. What is the exception over here? One BJP MLA in Karnataka crossed over to the Congress side. Now it has to substantiate what did happen? How did it happen? The cross voting. To substantiate two sentences, one goes with Uttar Pradesh, the other goes with Himachal Pradesh. With six MLAs lost to the BJP, who have since been disqualified, present perfect passive voice. With six MLAs lost to the BJP, from the Congress to the BJP, all these six MLAs have been suspended or disqualified by the Speaker of the Assembly. The Congress government in Himachal Pradesh is tottering on the edge because the Congress government in Himachal Pradesh lost six MLAs to the BJP. The party is rather shaky, tottering on the edge. Any time it may collapse. Abhishek Manu Singhvi of the Congress and Harsh Mahajan of the BJP got 34 votes each. There was a tie. And Mr. Mahajan was declared winner through lots because two guys got the same number of votes, 34 votes. One Abhishek, the other Mahajan, one from the Congress, the other from the BJP, each 34 votes. They went in for lots. And in those lots, through lots, the winner, Mr. Mahajan was declared winner through lots. The Rajya Sabha polls brought the dissatisfaction within the Congress with the Chief Minister Sukhwinder Singh Sukhu out to the fore. Here, brought out, that is a phrasal verb, but in between so many words, brought out something, brought out what? Disenchantment with whom? The Congress Chief Minister to the fore, an important expression, to the front, to the public. Vikramaditya Singh, a rebel minister, announced his resignation only to retract his statement. He announced his resignation, one particular minister, Vikramaditya Singh, but within no time he retracted. Means what? He took it back or he withdrew, only to retract his statement. The Congress is making effort based on all this. Six MLAs lost and one minister resigned and retracted. Based on this, the Congress is making efforts to save its government. It is in a dangerous zone to save its government, but the crisis is far from over. Another important expression. That means it is not over, far from over. Any moment, anything may happen. Now it comes to Uttar Pradesh. What exactly happened over there? In Uttar Pradesh, seven Samajwadi Party legislators voted for the BJP, leading to the party winning an additional seat. One because of Himachal Pradesh, and the second one because of seven MLAs of Samajwadi Party voted for the BJP, they could get the second additional seat. Now he talks about generally what happens. It is not the first time the BJP has fished in troubled waters. Fish in troubled waters. I'll change the color, not conspicuous. Fish in troubled waters means fish in troubled waters. To take advantage of a disturbed situation, to take advantage of a confused situation, or to take advantage of a chaotic situation. Then we say fishing in troubled waters. It is not the first time that the BJP has fished, present perfect, in troubled waters to gain an extra berth or extra seat in the Rajya Sabha. And to substantiate this statement, two sentences. In 2017, Congress strategist Ahmed Patel managed to win by a whisker. Win by a whisker means narrowly. It goes with an accident, it goes with winning, very narrow. Win by a whisker in Gujarat. And in 2020, the rebellion against Ashok Gehlot government in Rajasthan happened on the eve of, this is also an important idiom, on the occasion of elections to the upper house, that is Rajya Sabha. Now, after all this, what is the present scenario, present status? The BJP now has 97 members in the upper house, Rajya Sabha, 97 members, and along with the allies, is just four short of the majority mark of 121. What is the majority mark? 121. And BJP, along with the allies, four short of that magical number or majority mark of 121 in the Rajya Sabha, where the current strength is 240. Out of 240, BJP has 97 members, and along with the allies, it is short of just four to reach that majority mark of 121. Easy to understand. While successive, how could BJP achieve that? While successive victories in the state elections have helped the BJP improve its position, growing from 78 members in 2019 to 97 at the end of the 5 years, BJP has been winning state elections, successive victories in the state elections. That has helped. These elections, victories have helped the BJP improve its position. And how has it improved in 5 years from 78 members in 2019 to 97 at the end of the 5 years? The party has never shied away. Another important expression, never shied away means never hesitated from pushing the boundaries of normative politics to increase its strength, norms, values, standards. It did not hesitate to push the boundaries of normative politics to increase its strength. The gap between, now it talks about the other parties, especially the opposition, major party, the Congress, then other parties, what is their presence, what are the numbers. The gap between the BJP, the single largest party in the Rajya Sabha, and the Congress, which has just 29 members. BJP has how many? Present scenario 97. 97 BJP. And Congress 29, based on this, the editorial says, is far too wide to be bridged anytime soon. The gap is so wide, not easy to bridge or fill the gap immediately. It takes a lot of time. That's what it means. And what about the other opposition parties? The other opposition parties too have only a limited presence, with the Trinamool Congress at 13, the DMK and the Aam Aadmi Party with 10 each, the Rashtriya Janata Dal with 6, and Communist Party of India M with 5. Two parties single digit, 6 and 5, and two parties 13 and 10. 10 two parties. One is DMK, the other one is Aam Aadmi Party. And these numbers are not substantial. How does sudden what I felt today, the editorial is a bit surprising for two reasons, rather three reasons. One reason, only 6 words based on the editorial. Usually we have 10 plus. Second surprising factor, there are 5 plus idioms or important phrases. That is also surprising. And the third one, a short and editorial. That is not a big surprise but it ends abruptly. Abruptly means what? That is really surprising. So far, it has provided all the details regarding the various parties and the numbers, but suddenly it ends. How does it end? In past parliamentary sessions, what happened in the past? In past parliamentary sessions, the opposition members were frequently suspended whenever they sought to question the government. I did a few editorials. Whenever the opposition parties would question the government, they would be suspended. In past parliamentary sessions, the opposition members were frequently suspended, past tense passive voice, whenever they sought to question the government, making parliament a theater of government's unilateralism. Because of that, what is this? About which one? Yes, regarding the numbers, suspension, I think two editorials I have done. Making parliament a theater of the very strong words, a theater of the government's unilateralism means not giving a chance to the opposition. Whenever they would ask a question, they would be suspended. That's all about the editorial. Now, today I have brought exam-based exam topics, two exam topics, one synonyms, the other fillers, based on the words we got yesterday from yesterday's editorial. But we'll see questions based on comprehension skill. Try to answer, try to get all the five correct. How many Rajya Sabha seats did the BJP win in the discussed elections? How many Rajya Sabha seats did the BJP win in the discussed elections? This is surprising. See, whenever you read a particular question, always focus on keywords. Don't take anything for granted. It is very dangerous. Your 1 year effort goes waste. Answer is not D. A lot of students have answered D. Only a few have answered B. Answer is B. The question does not ask about the number of BJP. BJP, how many seats it has in the present Rajya Sabha. That is not the question. How many Rajya Sabha seats did the BJP win in the discussed elections? Discussed elections, keywords, means recent elections. And clearly mentioned 30 out of 30 is the answer, not D. D is the answer. You got to be careful. No problem. Which state's Congress government is mentioned as being in a crisis in the editorial? A particular state that belongs to the Congress party, state government that belongs to the Congress party, is in a crisis. Which state is that? Gujarat, Himachal Pradesh, Rajasthan, Uttar Pradesh. Divya, that goes with total number, but the question is about a recently discussed elections, recent elections. The number is 30. Himachal Pradesh, obviously, tottering, feeble, or unstable. What strategy is attributed to the BJP for winning additional seats in the Rajya Sabha? Focus on the key words and don't take anything for granted. Read meticulously. What strategy is attributed to the BJP for winning additional seats in the Rajya Sabha? Cross voting. Answer is obviously cross voting, clearly mentioned in the passage. Party alliances, rigging, proxy voting. None of these. First one is the answer. You guys got it right. Who won the Rajya Sabha seat in Himachal Pradesh through a draw of lots? In Himachal Pradesh, two candidates got 34 votes each. Based on that, they had to go in for lots. In those lots, one particular candidate has been declared winner. Who is that candidate? It is not Abhishek Manu Singhvi, not the answer. It is Harsh Mahajan. Answer is B, Harsh Mahajan. Harsh Mahajan got 34. The other candidate also got 34. But based on the lots, Harsh Mahajan was declared the winner. In which state did a BJP MLA cross over to the Congress? In a particular state, something unusual happened. Which state is that where the BJP MLA crossed over to the Congress party? Usually doesn't happen. Rarest of rare. It happens once in a blue moon. The last one also easy to answer. Which state is that where the BJP MLA crossed over to the Congress? Lots means many. Who is that? Lakshman. A lot of students, I say, means many students. Obviously, answer is a B, Karnataka. Now listen to me. Yesterday I could not do because of an important meeting, and this platform I could not do. But a morning I did some other platform, and we got about 20 words yesterday's editorial. Based on those words, today I have brought two exam topics. First, you listen to me. That one is synonyms. Here you see one particular word and you have to find out the synonym. That is one exam topic exercise. The second exercise, fillers. Second exercise is very difficult and challenging because no options, nothing. Based on the context, a new context, you have to think of the right word. First one, perils. What is a synonym? Now you can respond. Adventures, hazards, pleasures, comforts. Peril means a danger, hazard, yes. Geopardy is also you can use. Go to the second one, concede. You may not see the exact wording, but you have to choose the appropriate word. Concede, deny, agree, confuse, ignore. And mention the word number. Only then I can respond. Don't answer very casually. Mention the word number, option number. Yes, Lakshman. Second one, to be. What is be? Agree. Concede means initially you resist or refuse to accept something, but after some time you accept. That is known as concede. It goes with defeat. Allure. And think of the part of speech. Perils, noun. And concede, verb. Allure, also verb. Concede, conceded, conceded. Lure, lured, lured. And what does it mean? Attract. But it has a negative connotation. Fourth one, lucrative. Lucrative part of speech, adjective. What does it mean? Good, you guys have been doing well. But second exercise is rather challenging. There you have to get all correct. You guys are still with the third one. Fourth one, a lucrative means what? Unprofitable, profitable. Lucrative business, profitable business. Answer is B. Next one, deterrent. Part of speech, noun. Exactly. Who is that? Shiva Kumar. Lucrative business, profitable business. Fifth one, Ganesh is the first one to respond. Deterrent, encouragement, hindrance. Answer is B. Something that prevents someone from doing something. Nuclear weapons act as deterrents. Answer is B. Menial, part of speech, adjective. What does it mean? Very good, Ganesh. Blue collar jobs. Not exactly, but relevant because white collar jobs and blue collar jobs. These are more based on intellect. These are based on skill, mechanical. But menial means you cannot say blue collar jobs, menial jobs, one and the same. They are not one and the same. Menial jobs at the lowest rung. If you go to a factory, you have white collar employees, blue collar employees. Blue collar employees, they take a lot of pride to say, I work for a particular company. It is prestigious to work for a particular company. So, but on the other hand, when you talk about menial jobs, there are two dimensions. One dimension, unskilled and also not prestigious. Imagine someone works as a maid servant. That is a menial job. Someone works as a, let's say, driver, cab driver. In a way, it is menial job. They cannot take a lot of pride today because that is also because in our country we don't have dignity of labor. But if you go to Western countries, they have dignity of labor. They don't use all these words. Maid servants are very expensive in Western countries. They have to pay a lot of money. And sometimes they come by car, clean the house, and they leave. Housekeeping. So, based on the culture, menial jobs are one dimension, unskilled, the other dimension, not prestigious. On the other hand, blue collar, different connotation altogether. Unskilled is a answer. Unscrupulous, an important word. This also we got yesterday. Unscrupulous elements of society. Unscrupulous, thank you, Ganesh, for your response. Unscrupulous forces. It's a negative word. What does it mean? And part of speech, adjective. Honorable, deceitful, conscientious, respectful. Answer is B. It's a negative word, deceitful. Yes, of course. In Western countries, imagine there's a rich family. The boy or girl attains 14 years. They are not supposed to depend on the family for money. If they depend, they have to face what we call peer pressure. They lose respect. Their friends may not respect them. So, what they do, they take up a part time job in a restaurant or a petrol bunk. And the family takes a lot of pride to say, my daughter works in a petrol bunk, my son works in a restaurant. And they don't think it is something not proud to tell. They feel very proud, in fact. That is because of they believe in what? Dignity of labor. Truly, they believe. Thwart, an important word, part of speech, verb. What does it mean? Have you guys answered? I was busy explaining something. Good. Means hinder, prevent, thwart. The police could thwart the terrorist plan of planting bombs across the city. Means prevented someone from doing something bad. Arduous goes with youngsters like you. Part of speech, adjective. Arduous efforts, typical combination. What does it mean? Difficult. Some you put in a lot of efforts, then we use this. Yes, Herculean task. That's also good. Tripura Sundari. Now listen to me. Here I have brought five sentences based on the words we got yesterday from the editorial, and here no options. All that you have to do, please don't respond, listen to me. All that you have to do, read the sentence, understand the context, and use the word that we got yesterday from the editorial. Don't use your own words. We got words yesterday. You have to use those words. Who is this? Sanjay says, thwart, impediment, obstruct, hinder, hurdle, hamper, occlude, prohibit. Wonderful. I appreciate. Looks like a new student. That is really good. I appreciate your value addition. Manasa says, burn the midnight oil. Yes, I would use regularly offline classes. Many students burn the midnight oil before exams. No, no, Nate, Adi Lakshmi, listen to me. I don't know how many of you read yesterday's editorial. This is a bit difficult for you guys. Morning, I didn't have any problem because I did the editorial yesterday morning, some other platform. So they were familiar. But very good. Now I see. Climbing the steep mountain was an arduous journey, testing of physical endurance. Very good. I appreciate. This is a word you have to use, not any other word. The dishonest and practices of some companies have led to public distrust. Context is negative. First one, context is something difficult. Second one, context is something negative. Understand the context and try to answer. The dishonest and practices of some companies have led to public distrust. Not scrupulous, unscrupulous. Scrupulous is a positive word. What is the right word? Unscrupulous. Dishonest, negative, unscrupulous, negative. Practice, practice, both you have to recollect. Very good. The dishonest and unscrupulous practices of some companies have led to public distrust. I'm sorry. The detective worked tirelessly too. The criminals plans and prevent the haste. What did the detective work on? Again, you have to understand the context. The detective worked tirelessly to what? Varma has already answered third one. Very good, I appreciate. What is the right word here? The detective worked tirelessly to thwart the criminal's plans and prevent the haste. Very good. Please don't leave. Today I've got some important announcement to make after this. Very important. I'm going to make 2 or 3 announcements. Please stay back after answering the fifth one. After much debate, they had to the opposing parties' demands, to reach an agreement. After much debate, perhaps initially they refused, they resisted, but later they accepted. Based on that, what is the word you have to use? After much debate, they had to the opposing parties' demands, to reach an agreement. Very good. Adilakshmi says, concede. After much debate, they had to concede, they had to surrender, they had to agree, they had to admit to the opposing parties' demands to reach an agreement. Wonderful, I appreciate. The constant news of economic downturns caused a widespread among the population. This morning batch, many students could not get the right word. Let us see how you guys are going to do. Understand the context. The constant news of economic downturns, this is a clue for you. Economic downturns means the economy is not doing well, or perhaps economy is undergoing a recession. Whenever there is recession or whenever you come across economic downturns, you will definitely you get worried, you feel anxious, and based on that, very good. Who are these students? Shiva Kumar and Adi Lakshmi again. The right word here, distress. Distress we got many a time at the time of COVID 19. The migrant workers were in distress. Distress means to suffer, to worry, to be anxious. Imagine recession, obviously, population undergoes a lot of anxious movements or undergoes stress. Very good. I appreciate that. Now, listen to me. At the outset, the first announcement, I'm not taking the session tomorrow. Tomorrow is Saturday, but still, I won't be in town. I'm going away for a short 2 day trip. I won't be able to take tomorrow evening session. Don't wait, don't expect. Second, and this is not an important announcement, but other announcement, I'm going to start new batches on Monday. And before I talk about the batches, first, the most important announcement. In the past, I would do the Hindu editorial analysis in the morning at 7 a.m. From Monday, what is the date? 4th March. From 4th March, I'm not going to do the Hindu live session in the evening. Thank you very much. And I'm not going to do the session in the evening. It is going to be a live session, the Hindu editorial analysis, 7 a.m. every morning. This is the most important announcement. Besides that, the second important announcement, I'm in the past, last month, I did mini mocks as BI junior assistant. I'm going to start 2 p.m. every day Mini mocks. It could be, and please listen to this, Jaipal Reddy. I'm making an important announcement. You're asking about rearrangement. Please listen to these announcements. Mini mocks. I may come up with two separate mini mocks. One SBI, sorry, bank exams. The other SSC. Mini mocks, one for banks, one for SSC in the afternoon. One could be at 2, the other could be at 2:30 or 3. Mini mocks usually take 30 minutes. That is one thing. And the third, I'm starting live batches on again 4th March. All these on 4th March. Evening, there are two sessions. One 7 p.m., one session could be for banks. It is for banks, not could be for banks. Banks could be English, only English. And 8 p.m., second one, either banks bilingual. So far, I have not done, I have done a few videos bilingual. For the first time, I'm going to offer bank exams, a bilingual course, online course. Or I made second one, 8 p.m., it could be SSC related English, not bilingual. Have you guys got? From Monday, you will be watching the Hindu live in the morning at 7 a.m. You will be attending mini mocks in the afternoon at 2 p.m. And those who are interested preparing for bank exams. And these bank exams or SSC, I'm going to provide guidance for the entire year 2024. I may teach 1 month or 1.5 months the important topics, but I'm going to take a comprehensive approach, and I'll be doing additional sessions like the Hindu, which is useful for banks and SSC. And I have been talking about e-Zine, if you remember. I'll be providing initially PDFs of e-Zine. All these I'll be providing the PDFs in the Telegram group. And join the Telegram group, those who haven't joined and haven't been providing. Initially, I provided PDFs, but now I stopped for some time. I'll be providing PDFs, the Hindu editorial with annotations, without annotations, two PDFs. And I'm going to provide mini mocks also PDFs. Initially, you don't have to pay anything. And bank exams, that's a separate thing. Courses are separate. And I'll be coming up with some more exercises or some more new concepts that will be complementary to your preparation. That way, it is going to be a holistic approach and it is going to be very useful and not for 1 or 2 months. 2024, target 2024. That's what I wanted to share with you guys. And I will see you on Monday morning, 7 a.m., the Hindu live, and in the afternoon, mini mocks. In the evening, demos. In the evening, I'll be doing demos initially and not on YouTube, either YouTube or my app. Wait for the announcement and you can, accordingly, you can join. Thank you very much for being with me and listening to all this. And have a nice weekend. I will see you on Monday. Thank you.